The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Joker wearing red. The heck? Oh, man. I have to go ahead and get this game out the way because I think I'm getting me a nap in today.
Let's get this show on the
road. It was thunder, lightning, real ugly up here today.
Running back sent in motion. Straight to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter.
So it kind of woke me up a little bit early. I'm in here dragging already. It's 1 o'clock. Drinking my second cup of coffee.
2nd and 3 now.
Man, what you got on this D-line? Uh-oh. Not what I meant. Let's see. How much time do we have? 13 seconds? Okay. Sean Campbell. Okay. Joker stacked up there. Get somewhere then, Hewitt. Let's go, buddy.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he works his way.
Trying to like squeeze in and then come back out, but I think I kind of got tripped or something.
Like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Big touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Wait, Rucker was that linebacker a while ago, wasn't he?
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again.
Good drive.
Get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point.
Stick drift, I see. Son of a motherless goat. I think he blocked another one last time we played, too.
The opening drive touchdown is just as importantly here. Blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession. Looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
And I think the linebacker man may have been Brackett, not Rucker.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Allen on the play action.
Oh, come on, man. Bro, what we doing? I'm spamming triangle too. I didn't get not one animation.
Because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a
Come on,
defense.
bro. Reach your hands out. Put your hands down. You ain't gonna catch it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Allen. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
God dang it.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's down after
Dang
getting
it.
up to the 41.
Trying to play linebacker.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 from the 41. Again, this is Mitchell. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Play action now, Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. A give to Mitchell, running left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Be careful.
That run's not going to turn many heads.
Moving too quick. Or not moving quick enough on my hot routes.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. It's Allen.
Come on, guys. Hard flats. Hard flats.
Great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
And your first step should be running straight out. Not shuffling. Get out.
This starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Too.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's the one back on the handoff. His foray up the middle. That's about 3. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. Third down.
I'm glad I looked at that because I did not see who was going where right there. Wide open. Wide open.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Yeah, wide open.
Fourth down.
Gotta make that read and play.
And the kicks away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Bills
back
will take over possession.
That's what it is. Gave him too much room, dropping back so far.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Allen. He'll get this one to Watkins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I don't understand what Petrie was doing right there. Like, why are you anywhere but in the flats where you're supposed to be?
They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, Allen avoids the sack.
Oh my God.
Look at this, here he goes. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone.
Come on, man.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
What's up, Rick? Check.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First down from the red zone.
Thank you, sir. 8 inbounds.
And the Texans are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
They're balling, 9 interceptions.
It's in the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. They give it to him again.
Going all right, man. A little tired.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet.
Had some really bad weather this morning.
Right there. You run for that
And
kind of yardage
kind of woke me up.
in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Stroud throwing here on first. Still on his feet. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this.
Oh,
game,
shoot.
that drives
What
the
formation
defense
is this?
and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do
Okay.
everything right. They win.
Thought it was goal line.
And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
The give here on second. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. An excellent gain. 20 yards there. That's going to move the sticks. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-6 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Thought I was going to the second level right there.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
On play action, here's Stroud. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from
How
the
in
QB.
the world?
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left.
Good job, Mitchell. I was having to cover back up right there.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd
Man,
and 2.
Monk, they done gave me some weirdness already, bro. I will not be mad if I lose this game. Put me out my misery. Jesus Christ.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 3rd and short.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they make the stop as
I
that
knew
play
he was
reaches
going to
the
be going out there. I
14-yard
was
line.
hoping my safety got down there a little faster.
That's what we call situational football.
But I had to protect the inside because I know there's going to be a drag on pretty much every play. There's going to be a drag.
Just like that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Mitchell
Couldn't
gets
get
it
free.
from the gun.
He had the
This
RPO.
effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball
was right
does, and the
there.
hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
God, dog.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Corner routes and drags,
Those
man.
throws, Kate, you're signing your
Gotta
guy
watch
up
him.
to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Allen on 3rd down.
Told you.
This one's caught.
Corner routes and drags.
Down at the last possible
I
moment.
just needed
He's at
to
the 1.
shade the halfback a little bit.
Nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal
And I
to
ended
figure
up
out.
getting a little bit off because I know that play. Like once the halfback is going right, I know the receiver's coming left.
Good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Mitchell does not get in. His
Good
push
stop.
is stopped just short of that goal line.
Okay.
Oh,
There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe. You push a little closer. And now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills capitalize on the turnover and
Timed
add
it.
to their
I just
lead.
dove off to the side.
Josh Allen, the touchdown.
And didn't
He
end up
finds his
lining
way
up.
in on the sneak. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Bills grow their lead to 8. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Figured he was blitzing. I thought we may be able to get one. He's blitzing on 1st down pretty much every every drive.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
I was hoping we got the blitzing backer block right there.
To the air, Stroud. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away.
I didn't overlook him. I thought he was dropping down.
Great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in the spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target.
That's why I layered it with L1 on that one to try to get over the top.
Successful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw, Stroud.
Oh shoot! I accidentally hit L1.
He's got it.
We'll be on the 35. Opponent 28 decline.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Too many reads on 1st down.
And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Knowing he blitzing.
This is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
Connects with Johnson. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hit him with the same thing.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He's blitzing. This should be there.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Houston. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, when the quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action.
Oh, come on.
The defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Puts some power on a deep one.
Petrie.
Inside the 30.
Oh, that's short.
Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead to 7. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got.
Safety
Show
took
off
the
those
3.
wheels, and he did just
Petrie
that.
took 2.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route,
Cornerback went outside. Took the inside. Didn't play it. Should have stuck with what I said I was going to run. I had a cover 3 in my mind. I should have stuck with it. That's just cover 4 getting beat, whether it was played properly or not.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud.
Dang it.
Escapes the pocket.
I see you, X.
Heads off a rusher.
I saw a triangle late.
Coverage held up on that play. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys
That safety intrigued me because he shot, like he ran straight down, and so I didn't throw X because I thought the safety was going after him. That's why I said dang it, because X was wide open.
Second down call. Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
He got mauled a little bit at the top of his route.
I'm sure coach, play calling doesn't matter, making the job a little bit easier. New play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, Stroud. Complete to Dell. Put on the spin cycle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket.
Oh, shoot. This is the wrong play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. We've hit the 2-minute
Thank
warning
you.
now in
Woo,
NRG.
that helps.
The Texans
That
pushing for a
helps.
score before the break. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll send him over right. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Burn that timeout.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud.
Oh, man.
Finding Pearsall.
I'm waiting on Tank to come across the field.
Stopped quickly.
51-yarder. I'm waiting on Tank to come running across like on the slant. He chose the out route.
Just like that, being stopped short of the sticks.
Dang it, that's annoying. That threw me off. I wasn't ready. Too much. Dang it.
But no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they continue to trail by 8.
Well, once you get out beyond 50
Probably
yards,
just going to run it out here, but
just
just in case we're going to go down.
But it's going to wind up off the mark.
Dang, I can't believe I
Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
wasn't ready for that.
some heat on this deep ball left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running right with Mitchell. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain.
A second too late.
And that's good for a Bills first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy
boom tick.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Allen to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30.
Yeah, middle read.
That play goes for 19.
You know he's running nothing but underneath, man.
I think my favorite
Why in the world am I sitting back there?
After the catch, the way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell.
There you go.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Christian Harris on the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Allen looking to throw.
Freaking zoo again.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This will be Watkins.
I was ready for it, too.
Inside the 10 to the 9. Second and 3 now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. The throw is caught. And in, touchdown Buffalo. And in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes
Played
their
it for
lead
the
to a
inside
couple of
play.
scores and makes a comeback that much more
Flat out.
difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line.
You don't know me, money.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Complete to Pearsall. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. He's on the move.
I see you up there, X, but I ain't trusting that you're going to stay there.
It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
That little bump right there. Lost momentum.
Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Probably going to be middle field close. He was sticking in 3.
3rd and 7. To the air, Stroud. Has it at the 7. He drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and that sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Tight end going in motion here. They'll hand it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him around 3 yards, and it sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult.
Oh!
And he's caught behind the line.
I didn't hit X. I forgot.
If only this defense could look like
Gotta
that on
freaking
every
hit
play,
X.
Kate. They were angry.
All the CFP I play and I don't hit
They
X.
took that anger out on him, and this offense forced
God
him to
dang
fall
it.
down.
Perfect play call. Absolutely perfect. I don't like any of these, but I don't want to waste the time out.
Haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. From the gun, Stroud. incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a
So my tight end runs a 0-yard route.
Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop.
He don't even come close
exactly what they did.
To the
They're out and set.
end zone.
Mitchell on the carry. And he's going to be stopped pretty quickly at about the 5. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Again, this is Mitchell.
Knew that RPO was coming.
After a solid game. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Allen.
Oh, dang it. Ain't nobody catching him. I saw that one, but I ain't want to let it go. The underneath, I was hoping my safety would be there, but, you know, middle field open.
That score was less about the throw, although it was good.
And that technically was my area, because I'm supposed to be there for the middle read, but I know he's running underneath routes. So really good play, really good read by Taco right there.
It really makes the magic happen.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
All right, let's see if we can get some rhythm passing.
That one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Defense just ain't there, man.
Now it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working quickly here. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Texans ball. We'll see if they can come up with something and stave off elimination.
It's a tall task, Doris.
2nd and 3 now. Here we go. From the 48. And he just
Who is not blocking?
But the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I bet it's my left guard. Yep. Left guard getting cooked.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud.
Oh my God, wrong button. Oh my goodness. That scared the mess out of me. I just knew that was going to my second underneath.
Between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Good job, Stroud. Good job, buddy.
All for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Oh, shoot. I wasn't even paying attention. I was watching the replay. He was open. That's an easy completion. Not sure why Stroud threw there so wide, but it did also look like he may have rounded his route out. Like he maybe doesn't have as quick of a cut. So
this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A give to Mitchell, running left.
Dang it. Missed him.
As they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Send him back.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
They're diving like I'm crazy.
Here's Mitchell again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Connecting on the slant. And he's taken down at the 30.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And they wanted to add 3 more there, but silver lining, they aren't exactly hurting for a big lead at this juncture. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Stroud.
Can he get there?
Toward the sideline, and it's
Tried to put it over the top.
Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Bills finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the
That wasn't even my read.
interception
It's just he got position.
I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock.
I hate when Stroud throws him behind him, though. Like, it frustrates me more because he's 99 on everything. So, look at that. Why in the world would you not put that over the top?
You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Mitchell up the middle. And he
I
sneaks
got
this through the
caught
middle,
up right
making
there.
a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Ooh, I got picked up. Oh, shoot.
And that's good
Gave it
yardage
to
with a new set of
Gave me
downs.
sting on that.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them,
Oh, shoot,
they're not
wrong
even
play.
looking at the man right in
I
front of
hope
them.
I
They're
got an
looking at
audible
that
here.
next level to get a chunk run like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down,
we'll
Brock,
keep it.
from the 43. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right.
Oh, I don't like this.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Here's Johnson again.
Fight back.
It's a real solid
Joker
pickup
got
for
manhandled right
yards,
there.
and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Clock ain't gonna go out, buddy. Needed to be tackled in bounds on that.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Bills, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Lining up to take a knee on second down. And they'll take a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Read the room, commentators.
Fourth down now. Another kneel would stop the clock and turn it over. Let's see what they do here.
I was just thinking, shoot, I can delete the game. And I started thinking, no, I can't. I might still have to advance.
They'll take a knee here as that clock approaches the 40 seconds remaining mark.
All right. Let's just get on up out of here.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here we go. Throwing from near his own goal line. He finds Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That formation.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first.
Let's get 3 of them out there.
2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I mean 3 of them. Yeah, 3. 3 obviously.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud.
Jesus
On the
Christ.
move, headed right. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete.
Jokers
Timeout
can't
taken
block
by
to
the
save their
offense.
life.
Their second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun now for Stroud. Connects with Johnson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Through these timeouts.
Final timeout called by the Texans. 1st down, ball at the 36. They are throwing it again. Shakes himself free. Oh, he got
Get busy.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right. Game started out, man, gave me some trouble. Some weird fumbles, man. From Stroud. Had, I think, 1 interception. But my blocking got atrocious at the end of the season. I don't really know why. Like, my lineman got better. That left guard, and I told myself to check and see. I'm going to go look and see. But I told myself to check and see if maybe the wrong one was in there or something. But, man, he was getting toasted against Feds. Got toasted again this week. Like, that stuff was a problem. But 20 of 32, not great, 60%. Hewitt was having a good game, but, you know, I have to start throwing. Excellent distribution. I love that. Gave up the 2 sacks. Let me see, who's number 55? I think it's 55. Yeah, Anthony Wright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Anthony Wright's the one that's supposed to be in there. I know he's rated low. Like, I had no hopes this season of really winning a Super Bowl because my O-line to start, everybody was sub 80. Except for maybe one. No, I think all of them were sub 80. I think Anthony Wright was a 60 something, high 60s or very low 70s. So I knew, you know, once you get into the playoffs, it's tough versus those better teams. But they performed a lot worse than I expected at the end of the year. But anyway, Reed had a good game. Bullock, Quignon. Carter, Harold, and Harris had tackles for a loss. We got 0 sacks, even though we hit Allen. He just didn't go down. Bullock had the one interception. I thought Quignon should have had one earlier. He just ran right by the pass. Maybe it was just really too far. Petrie Bullock had a good good game there. And they said we had the one forced fumble. I wonder if that has to be the one for the sack. And then that interception, which was, I thought he could put that over the shoulder on that corner route, but he ended up not putting it over enough. So good play by the DB there. Am I worried about no team pass, man? Oh, triangles to skip. That's on me. All right, so let me go see. Oops, not that. I'm just curious to see if I'm pretty sure that's the one that's supposed to be starting, but man, he played bad at the end of the season. And I've been working on him too, trying to get him improved. 88. That's one. Anthony, I thought Anthony was one of the better ones, but that joker, he was getting cooked because I had him focused. Jenkins, I ended up improving him. He ended up, thought he was superstar. Not saying superstar or anything on there. Yeah, they just perform poorly. Oh, that's what a lot of the arrows up. Maybe Clemens was the one in the 60s. But yeah, man, I focused dev these jokers all season thinking, all right, by the playoffs, they'll be all right. They were not all right come playoff time. But Taco played a good game. He made good reads. We had stuff in place, and we just didn't capitalize the times we needed to capitalize. So last game, Cards, Vikes. Then we'll be advancing. It's going to be Taco versus CEO and VD versus GE on our side. And on the other side, depends on this game. Yeah. So it's either going to be Packers versus Cardinals and Panthers versus Lions, or it's going to be Panthers versus Vikings and Packers versus Lions. So we'll see how it goes. It was a fun cycle. Got long at the end, but it was a fun cycle nonetheless. We'll catch y'all on the flip. Looking forward.